Welcome to JA Ethics Virtual. To kick off the program, we are going to hear from JA volunteer Malcolm Chapman.
Ethics is about standards, and it's about standards of duty and virtue that indicate how we should behave. Ethics is about what's right and wrong and how an honorable person should behave. Ethics is a code of values that guide our choices and determine the purpose and the course of our lives. And they impact other people. The decisions that we make impact those around us, those in our circle, those that we work with. Ethics at its core is about being a good person. One of the things that I learned about ethics, and I think that you will learn as you go through this course, is that ethics is really built on two different aspects. One is about discernment, of thinking through and wrestling with how do we make this decision. And then the second one is about discipline, having the willpower to do the right thing. And sometimes those choices aren't easy, but I think that's what you'll be introduced to in these activities that you go through. You'll go through activities surrounding core values. You'll go through activities around social media and choices that you make. You'll go through an activity around business and customer ethics. And I think all the while wrestling with all of these things and then coming up with what's ethical and then bouncing those ideas off of others as well as you go through those activities. I think you're going to have a ball going through and learning and understanding more about not just ethics, but about yourself. As I remember teaching this course years ago, the students and some of the discussion that they had, I learned so much from. So as you go through the course, continue to think about what ethics is at its core. It's about right and wrong, and it's about how an honorable person should behave. And I think you'll go through that. I'm just going to give just a couple quick examples of some things that are of an ethical nature that I've experienced. When I served on the city council, I was really fascinated with the fact that our city council believed in fairness. We thought that the people who came before the city council, regardless if we voted whatever their issue was, up or down, but they deserved to have the right to come in front of the city council and for us to listen with a certain curiosity to learn from them. That's ethical behavior, and that was ethical decision making, in that we created an environment where people could come and listen. That's ethics around fairness, that every single person that came before the city council deserved to be heard. Whether you agreed with them or not is immaterial, but the ethical thing was to make sure that the environment was there that was fair, that they could be heard. Sometimes the outcomes they enjoyed and liked, and other times they didn't. That's immaterial. Creating the environment that was ethical is paramount. Another one that I will just say is that if you get a chance to look online, every year there's a list of ethical companies. And I think for 2020, there were 131 companies that were nominated or are honorees for being ethical companies. Some of those companies on that list that you probably will know, I'm going to talk about one of them, and I've worked with several of them, but one of them that I know firsthand, Thrivent Financial, a financial institution helping people think about money issues and plan money. But one of the things that makes the company so ethical is that they believe that they have a mission to teach people of how to be generous with their resources, not just their money, but with their time, with their efforts, with their energy, and at times with their money. In addition to thinking about how to be generous, they're also teaching, on the other hand, of how to be wise with money and being good stewards of money as well. So that's just one of the companies that's on there from an ethical standpoint. But take a look at that list. And I think as you go through these activities, you're going to really enjoy. And I think if you put your whole heart into it and lean into it, you're going to actually learn, and you're going to learn with other people, and that we don't all think the same way about this. Good luck. Enjoy junior achievements, excellence through ethics, and have fun with it. Bye-bye.
We're so grateful Malcolm was able to share that inspiring message with us to kick off our program. The next thing you want to do is click on the session titled JA Ethics Core Values.